Imagine you, a 14-year-old, sitting in your room minding your own business when bam, your dad walks in and tells you he's your 52-year-old husband. How would you feel? How would you feel if someone walks in and basically tells you I'm depriving you from your childhood? How would you feel that at the age of 14 you're going to be pregnant with a stranger's baby? 60 million. That's the number of girls who are going through that horrible feeling every single day. Being forced into marriage because of family debt, dowry, or because your family can't take care of you anymore. Is it okay for us to stand by watching all these kids just like you, suffer through having no voice in their future and do nothing about it? Is it okay for them to get diseases like fistula, spine problems, and many more issues just because of underage pregnancy? According to BBC, his Grand Mufti Sheikh Abdul Aziz was quoted saying, "Our mothers, grandmothers got married when they were barely 12. God's upbringing makes a girl ready to perform all marital duties at that age." Even though many cultures believe in that, it shouldn't be the family's opinion when their daughter gets married. It should be the daughter's choice. For a government saying it's okay for a girl to get married as young as 12 means that the government is setting an example to the people saying, you can force your daughters into marriage, it's right, and we will punish you for it. Most girls are married for reasons like a dowry or a father's debt or for a clean reputation. When a father has debt, he can often treat his daughter for his debt to go away. This is a form of modern slavery, which shouldn't be permitted to happen. Also, some families believe that if they marry their daughter before her body has fully developed, then no one will think badly of her, and she won't have a chance to lose her virginity before marriage. You wouldn't tolerate someone doing that to you, your daughters, your wives, your sisters, and you shouldn't tolerate anyone to go through that. Fistula. One of the many consequences caused by child pregnancy. Fistula is when you become pregnant before your body is developed enough to support the baby. What happens is because some girls have hips that are too small for a baby's head to pass through, the baby's head presses down on her pelvic bone, cutting off blood supply and causing the tissue to die. When that happens, a hole is formed at her pelvic bone right here. Therefore, she's unable to control her urine and she always has a terrible smell, which no one can stand. Most girls that get this disease end up isolated, alone and abandoned by their husband and almost everyone they love. I traveled to India and went into one of the clinics. I found a girl, Katina. She got married at the age of 12, got pregnant, but her body wasn't developed enough to support the baby, so she lost the baby and got fistula. She complained to me, "I lost everyone and everything, even I can't stand myself right now." I asked Katina why she had married so young, and she replied, "My dad has forced me into marriage, so his debt could go away. No one wants to be around me, and if I don't get treated, I'm going to die." This is one case of the millions around the world. Imagine when you most needed anyone to be there for you, everyone left you to rot away in a hospital alone. Everyone left you because of a mistake your family had done. Fistula affects about 2 million women around the world. Imagine you were one of those women. People need to be educated upon this matter. It isn't okay for a young girl to suffer through all of this just to please her parents. Other reasons why child marriage should be a bigger concern is because not only does it cause fistula, it also causes problems like depression and divorce. Also, most of the young brides end up depressed and their future is taken away from them. They can't do anything in their life but be a wife. Imagine that. Imagine you couldn't work or have a voice in your future. I feel sorry for the millions of girls who are daily being forced into something they are by far ready for or want. Sure, people can say that girls being married at a young age is right, but the parents get her married at such a young age because they don't want their daughters to end up beggars with no kids. They don't want them to end up with no husband. Even though that may be the case, shouldn't that be the girl's decision? All these kids go through a form of modern slavery and no one has the courage to step up and do something about it. To make it a larger concern for these girls, to help save some of them from having no future, wouldn't you want someone to do that for you if you were in their position? Wouldn't you want it for people to save you from fistula, depression, or a huge mistake that will continue on for a long time, if not stop this? We can all help by stepping in and helping out those organizations and funds like CARE that specialize in saving these kids. If you were them, wouldn't you expect the whole world to help stop your family, your culture, from forcing you and your friends into doing something so harsh? Do what you expect others to do to you. Help out, because you owe it to all those 15-year-olds who are dying in hospitals to take a stand and fight for them. Thank you. Here is a video of a girl I met in India, and she is now suffering in the clinic. She has lost her baby, she has lost everyone, and she has fistula now. Thank you.
Bakit mo itong buso kuha ay pelikula? Ako. Kasi hindi ko ko rin siya. Hindi ko rin mo stay. Sunday din na. Nabafu.